Hey guys, it is Ep.6 Gamer here, and today we're playing another Minecraft video on the Resting Realm. And today I'm planning on building a house. So I know I said that in the past 2 to 3 episodes, but now I'm finally getting to it.
For
And
real.
oh, and Snowy's here today on the realm,
Hello.
and we did a lot of off-camera stuff. So I have, like, I believe a 1 minute blip of what I did, plus a couple screenshots. I don't know how the screenshots will work. Um, if I can edit the screenshots into this video right here, because I think I saw a setting for that, I will do that. Otherwise, I will send it to you guys straight there to see it. What the heck just happened with my hunger? But,
Same thing's happening to me.
why is there an Enderman here? Hi. Okay. So, I'm just going to show you this, though. We decided to dig a 16 by 16 hole into the ground and decided it would be a good idea. So we ended up doing that, and it was quite cool. I've never done a little chunk before, like, well, not even little. This took us hours. Um, we started mining at about like 4 in the afternoon, I'd like to say, and didn't get done until like 12 at, at like at night. I can't speak,
Midnight.
but it was insane. I don't know if I can make that jump without dying, but
Oh no, no, no. Ah!
so this is bedrock layer, and
Holy crap.
oh, gee, oh, where the hell did you come from?
My remote
But
drift happened and I fell.
anyway, so this is the 16 by 16 chunk that we decided to dig. Other than that, we will be back because I'm gonna. What the heck?
Oh, oh, the poor Enderman.
Oh, Jesus, angry mother fricker. What are you gonna do up there? Come on, why don't you come down here?
I think it landed in the water.
No, it was on fire. Did
Yeah.
I even get an ender pearl from that? No. Disappointed.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay. So anyway, to get back on topic, I'll send you guys to that video. But here's a pickaxe that I also got during it. It was pretty dope. We got an enchant table, all set out and done. But alright, enough talking. Let's get you onto that little blip. Hey guys, me from the past. So what I'm doing right now with my assist, um, we're making ourselves. Oh, I just fell in a hole. Um, we're mining out a chunk. So this is 16 by 16 gap. So far, we made it to diamond level. So this is pretty dope. I am also going to be showing some screenshots here later of fortress stuff that I did off camera, which was like, oh, I'd like to say about 5 hours ago. This is taking us forever to do. So I mean, like, just making it to diamond level is just insane to think about. But that's pretty much what I had to say. So I'm going to send you back to future me and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so now we're back to future me. Hope you guys liked that little interval. Um, but now we're back to the main video. And so we got 2 horses from that off-camera section. Didn't throw that in the video though. So this is mine. His name's Ezekiel. And we got the other one, which is named Ruggy.
Mm,
Would have thought you
yes.
would have spelled that with an IE, but whatever.
No. I like it
But
how it is.
oh good God, they found me. So Ruggy is like a god horse. It can jump like 4 blocks and it's stupid fast. And then Ezekiel is fast, but he can't jump worth the life of him. So I thought, why don't we go out of our way and breed the two of them and see if we can't get a new horse.
Oh, took after Ruggy.
Okay. So I'm gonna go
Like,
get a lead from her.
color-wise.
I would have wished it was something other than that. Where's the leads?
I'm keeping them in a corner.
Oh,
Alright.
we need. Oh shoot, we need another fence
Oh,
post.
we need a fence post. There should be another one in the chest yet, but I don't
Unless
know
I
what
make
happened
like
to
a
it.
little fenced-in area
Oh,
from.
found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Just give me. I need height. Jeez. Wrong way, but okay.
I'm gonna place it right. I can't just have it like that.
Please. Please. Good.
Oh, hell. I guess that didn't need to exist. I just fastened it with Ruggy's rope.
Ruggy
And
is the best horse.
yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Ruggy's baby.
And now we'll name you. Mm,
Didn't you say we were gonna name it Tony?
possibly. I want to breed them one more time so that you can have another horse and I can have another horse. I want to see if we can't just get ourselves a different color variant there.
Okay.
Because I want a different variant. I don't want it to be the same exact one as Ruggy. Nothing against Ruggy whatsoever. I just want something a little more, I don't know, unique in a way. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, though, is prep for my new build. So what I'm thinking about doing is, well, obviously I'm going to build right here. Probably going to flatten out the area just a little bit more in the meantime, which will probably be going this way. I was also thinking about over here, though, for another build that I've been thinking about. I'm going to be taking down this hill here, and I'm going to build a little farm so that I can raise cattle, sheep, and I will figure out a way to make an automatic chicken farm.
Ooh.
Because I don't remember how to do that, but I would love to do it again just because that is good food source. I would like to get a cattle farm so that I can get that leather generating so that I can get more books and get better enchantments. Because this pickaxe right here, that doesn't just come out of the shade out of the middle of nowhere. That was just so lucky. I ended up closing my eyes because I was like so worried about it because it only said I'm breaking 3 on it. So I was like, okay, this is going to be strange, but I am going to try it, hoping for the best. And it ended up being an Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4 pickaxe, which was incredible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the forest. I probably should have been following the trail because there's a couple trees that I need to just take off the trail and make a little
Yeah.
bit better in the long run. That was the other thing that I ended up doing is I ended up making a trail from where my house is going to be all the way up to Snowy's house. And you know what it would be a good idea right now actually? Oh, why do I hear a zombie? Oh, 'cause there's zombies coming in from down there. Okay, fair enough.
Bread.
Stop attacking me, please. Thank you. Fix that food issue that we were having before I sent you guys to that blip. I put it to peaceful mode and then put it back to normal mode just to see if that would do anything. I also And that did not work. So what I did then is I ended up resetting and downloading the realm, and then it started working. And it was just such a weird error. Never had happened before.
It's happened to me on a different realm before. It's really strange.
So okay, so I bumped my music up to 30 now, so it's not gonna be totally unbearable for everybody to listen to. But the next things next is just finding trees to cut down. I have also needing to figure out a way to import songs because I see that you can do that. I want to import some like Minecraft songs just to play over like little time lapses that I have
Yeah.
so that it's just far better than just not doing anything at all because dead silence is just so bad in a
Awkward.
way.
Just awkward.
I mean, I don't know how many of you guys can just stick around and watch it, but like, I'm trying my best. Because I see we're up to, just about 8 viewers now, I'd say. Which is great. I mean, people are watching and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it's good
Because
that people are watching it.
I want to have entertainment for people to watch, and I hope I'm doing so.
My hoe broke.
So anyway, this is the trail. I'm going to be adding some lanterns along the way to make it look a little better. And this is Snowy's house, or at least the back of it anyway. So,
The front of it is on the other side.
yep. And she does have a wheat field right here, and
Ah, bread.
a couple wheat
That's my
stuff
main
around there.
that's my main food source at this point.
Ooh, that's kind of a cool detail right there.
Well,
Oh, and there's campfires up there. That's dope.
yeah, I was supposed to do that on the other sides. I haven't done that yet.
Well, something I would do is just like a basic thing is just put a window like somewhere right over here by your front door.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I need more seeds. Give me
Or
the seed. Yes.
even, I don't know, see you got your cobblestone stairs. Just put like 3 cobblestone stairs up of your front door just to give it a little
I
more depth in a
could.
way.
Yeah.
And this is her little humble house. It's nothing big, but it's still really cool in a way.
It's small and it works. And I have a jukebox in the corner
Yeah, I noticed that.
to listen to my one CD.
hmm So I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up building in oak and cobblestone, and maybe some spruce in there too. But I've used up
I
so much of my spruce for wood, just building tools, and I don't even know what else I used it for. But there was a lot of stuff I used it for.
I think I ended up using like 3 different kinds of wood on my house. I think it was birch, oak, and dark oak.
Well, if I can find a way to like properly use birch, I'm not good at using birch whatsoever. If I'm
Yeah.
using birch, I have to like actually do the entire house in birch. I can't just do here and there, that sort of thing.
I just
And
did my walls.
don't worry, guys, this dirt bridge here is gonna change. I I don't like looking at it because that just looks so blocky. What I was thinking about doing is putting some like stabilizers here, some like fence stabilizers, and then what I was gonna do is have some wooden stairs maybe. And then when it comes to right about here, have it start dipping down in the middle with like campfires and put them out to make them look like bridges in a way, or like planks of wood to a bridge. It'll look good. I trust me, me explaining it right now is not gonna help the case, but yeah.
All right, so I am back now, and for the meantime, I'm cooking up some clay right here. I need to get that clay. I moved Ezekiel and we actually got 2 new horses. So we got Bambi and we got, oh, I don't even know what the heck to name it. Actually, how about we do this? If there's somebody in the comments that wants to comment a name for this guy or girl, it really doesn't matter. Um, First person to comment, I'll name it that. How about there? Because otherwise, I don't know what it will name you. And if nobody comments, you'll just go unnamed. Alright, so I also got this fenced in area. I did a little bit of flattening around here, too. So what I'm going to do next time, or maybe, yeah, next time, is I will end up building like a little roof over this because, you know, it's not really the most shady area. They don't have a place to like go under if it starts raining, if you know what I mean. Because I don't want them getting wet. Because we don't need them getting sick and dying or anything of that sort. It's just... Oh, and the wheat's growing fine over here. Looks like... Oh, I need to go get myself some more soul stand to fill this out. This was going to be my little nether warts farm, so I can get myself some potions started. And I think I showed you guys the enchanted table, so that exists. And other than that, we got the chests up here for the cobblestone, and I will actually snag a little bit of that right now. But, yep, so I'm going to speed up the video, and I will see you guys once I start.
Alright, so right around here I started, just doing the original, just flattening out everything, making sure that everything was level. I needed to make sure that that was all good before I started my build because that's one of my main things that I like to have happen. Because it's a better way to work around things, I feel, and it shows me where I might put a basement. And I think that that was basically around my right type of, like, mind in a way. I was thinking about it, and I was wondering, maybe I should put a storage down in the basement. So I thought I'd make this big, large thing here to start off before I worked on starting with the platform. And right here you can see I started with cobblestone. I wanted to start with cobblestone because I thought that that would make this a little better for me. And the main thing, I was building with cobblestone oak, some dark oak I think, and a lot of stone bricks. And as you can see, when we start getting deeper into this, it'll be a lot clearer on how that all works out. And this took absolutely forever, may I remind you, just to clear out all the blocks here. And that spider just kept getting in my way. I'm surprised I didn't kill it right there, actually. But I think I was really tired. Because this ended up taking about 2 to 3 days of just building and then waiting till the next day to start recording again and building it again, and it took a long time. But in the end, I was happy with how the results were. I sincerely hope that you guys are too, because this took me a long time. So right here, I'm starting to work on the deck, and I was using some stairs for a little more depth to it a little bit. And then you'll see this a lot in my build. I was using a lot of dark oak and just regular oak just to make it look a little more like a pattern. I did an outline in dark oak, and then I did the interior of it with oak. So you'll be seeing a lot of this pattern here.
I had a lot of times where I was just trying to make up my mind, so I like pause and just think about it, which is then where I just came to think, you know what, I'm just going to cut that out just because I don't think you guys want to sit around and just watch me staring at absolutely nothing for a little bit. Then all the crafting areas, or like me sitting around at the furnace, I also tabbed those out as well so that you guys didn't have to watch that. So this is about a 48-minute video, so tried to size it down as much as I could to make it easy for you guys to watch. I was even I was even contemplating on like just cutting out major portions of this, but I thought that you guys probably wanted to see that, so I left it in. And right about here is when I started to make like the front face of the house. I was gonna have like a little room right there where later I was gonna add a chimney to. And that was fun. I had to share with my sister how to like properly use campfires because even I forgot how to use them, but you can put hay bales underneath them, at least two, and it'll make the smoke go a lot higher than original. So if you want it to be like a really nice beacon to see where your house is, and you have hay just laying around, might as well go put it underneath it. And right here I was confused with how the clay was looking, and I just wasn't a big fan of it in a way. But later I figured out a way that it makes it look a lot better, because normally I do use white clay just because it looks good, but this kind of just looked different in a way. So I started outlining windows with oak planks, and it worked out pretty well. Other than that, within the 3 days that I was recording this and building this, I had CJ and I also had Snowy hop in just to like chat to while I was doing this. So every once in a while I had to wait for them to go to sleep, and that made it more difficult to like continue building in a way. Just because I would have to wait for them to go to bed, but other than that I enjoyed having them there for company. So then I started using cobblestone or walls or fences. I feel like I'm butchering that. But I ended up placing them there because it almost made it look like it went in even further from like the stone, like the staircases. And it kind of just looked a little more structural and intact in a way. It looked really cool. So I ended up leaving it like that. Right around here I started just applying the oak logs just to add a little more detail to the build. I also wanted to make sure that I knew how much resources I need to use on it. So I ended up starting to place those. God, this roof took forever to get all the resources necessary for this because, furnaces don't actually smelt that fast. I mean, they smelt fast enough, but it's just they take forever. So I ended up having to wait a majority of the time just to be able to like finish up the roof because I had to make sure I had enough coal and make sure I had enough, well, I had enough cobblestone, but yeah. Okay, right about here, I started having somewhat of an issue about trying to figure out what I wanted to keep there. I ended up putting logs down, as you can see right here, and I was kept on constantly asking Snowy about this. I was like, does this look right? Does this like seem to give off a cooler appeal? And that's when I had a side by side right there because I just was curious about it. I was confused about like what I wanted because I can be super indecisive at any point during this build, and it happened to have been right there. This was another area I had somewhat of an issue with, is I couldn't figure out what looked better because I was trying to keep in mind that we had to have 3 floors. I wanted to have 3 floors in this just because it would make, because all in all, I've never really quite had a build that was like that. I mean, I've had 2 floors and every once in a while attic, but it was never really a third floor. And I wanted my third floor here to be my bedroom, so this is what this little area is right here. The rest of it was going to all be like the second floor and first floor. So this was about the end of day 1 here. I ended up finishing the first floor, or just about, because I ran out of oak. And then within the second day, I ended up going and getting myself more. Took myself a little bit. I had to ended up stop recording, so you guys didn't have to watch that. But in the end, it worked out pretty fair. I think the interior looks great.
Alright, right about here is when I went to the nether to get myself some bone meal. I needed to get bone meal so that I could get myself some wheat so that I can make those two campfires that I was talking about. And I almost died here. It was very hectic. I ended up having to go digging straight into the netherrack and having to wait there for a little bit just to make sure that I didn't die. Because unfortunately, if you want to go get yourself some bone blocks, you have to go right into the Soul Sand Valley where all the skeletons are, and it's just terrible. And so right here, I almost died, and I was just like, oh, this is great. And then all of a sudden, all the skeletons came in here, and I thought it was done. Then I made a break for it to mine the rest of the bone blocks, and then I ended up running home. Almost died there again, and it was just terrible because I got so stressed out there. I thought it was gonna like completely die. I know I could always like go back, but my goal at the end of this entire series is just only to have died like a couple times. Like I don't want to even like die 24/7 in this game. And I think my only counter so far is when I like did that stupid thing and fell off the mine shaft in the cave and ended up dying. That was terrible. I'm still upset about that because that should not have happened. I was trying something new here where I wanted to like put slabs at the bottom of the floor here to make it look like, it had a roof or a ceiling in a way. Because I don't want the ceiling to look exactly like the ground. But then after a little bit, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to mess with that. Maybe I'll do it later. And I never got to it. Looking back at it now, I thought about it, think that it was going to be a great idea, and never got back to it. So right here, I'm starting to work on the staircase that will lead us to our second floor, so that I can get closer to like start working on the roof. And after further building, I stopped there for a minute, and I was like, I should make this 3 blocks while going up because that's a little more natural in a way. That way I don't have the chance to fall off that easily. So I know you guys can hear the zombies, or at least the high-pitched versions of them. I ended up going and figuring out where those were too. It turns out that there was a cave that was blocked off by the cave that was in the basement, and I had to break 2 blocks down to be able to find it. Okay, I started working on my second floor, and had to do the entire outer portion of it first. I did all the interior work later, as you'll be able to tell, but I wanted my second floor to have a lot of windows, so when it came to the roof, I ended up having like a big window, and it was really cool. It actually had a nice sunrise. Anytime the sun would come up in the morning, you'd be able to see it perfectly, and it was perfect.
Alright, so that seems to be the end of it. Just finished it all up. Probably gonna do some more work in the basement after this. Because it's gonna take a while. And this video is already lengthy enough. Well, short but lengthy. So what I plan to do down here is you see all these chests and everything, right? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a bunch of hoppers and I'm going to take it from this barrel all the way down and I'm going to have it connected all to these chests and it's going to go all the way down to the end of the wall. Now, I need to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of this room right here because I've got no idea. I know I want to take my enchanting table from down there and place it in here somewhere. This right here, I just couldn't figure out anywhere else to put this. I need to get myself a grindstone, which I'm probably going to set either here or here. But other than that, just to explain why I didn't put anything up here yet, is because this is where my trophy room is going to be. I'm going to be placing like the Ender Dragon egg here. I'm going to be placing a Nether Stars here. Just anything that seems to pique my interest. But other than that, this is practically the entire tour of the house. So, I know you guys saw me build it from the first block ever to touch ground all the way up till now. So, I'm going to be getting another bed to place here just to make that more even. I'm also going to be getting some more bookshelves as well because I need to get bookshelves to make this look a little bit better. So it's not just, bare. And I'm going to be putting a door here because I want to have an area just to get to the roof just in case I need to fix something or something happens. But other than that, I'm going to be putting armor on those stands and probably fixing some lighting. All that I'll do off camera though. Other than everything here, got our brewing stands, we got our furnaces, we got our smoker for food, we got this, which I'm probably going to move all the way over there because it would make more sense to be over there than over here. But yeah, that is about everything. Oh, forgot to talk about this a little bit. Got our cartography table here. But pretty much everything's all golden here. We got our house finally built, and I think it looks good. I like how it looks. But if you guys got any suggestions, just leave it down in the comments, and I will be sure to read it and see if I can add it at some point in the video. But yeah, I suppose since we finished it, please leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.